I've never suffered such a agonizing pain before in my life. Like something or someone, something pulling continuously on a muscle and just kind of stretching without relief. That's what it feels like. My name is Perez. It was a weekend and I went to go visit my sister, and I decided to go outside through the garage, and the floor was kind of slick. I lost my footing, and when I lost my footing, I went up. I hit the floor, and I lost my sense of consciousness. When I made the attempt to get up and I put my right arm to the floor to lift my body, that's when I felt the pain on my shoulder. And that was it. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think I broke anything. Been athletic most of my life and figured, okay, another football hit. But it was more than that. That pain in my shoulder was not alleviating at all. It just was there continuously, and I was on taking Tylenol and over-the-counter medications just to see if I can subside it and just, wishful thinking, make it go away. With this pain constantly on the shoulder, it would take 2 to 3 hours because of my positioning myself to sleep. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. I work at a nursing facility, and one nurse spooked me so bad. She says, "You're gonna have to go under the knife." I said, "No, I'm not going under the knife. I'm not. I'm gonna live with Tylenol the rest of my life. We're gonna be buddies." And I would not go see a physician because in my mind, this too shall pass. Unfortunately, it didn't pass. One day, I was home, and I was sitting before the television, and I was watching 700 Club. And there's a segment in the program where they're going to pray with the audience.
Yeah, and there's somebody with a rotator cuff issue. It's not torn exactly, but it's just very, very sore. Especially, when you move your arm around or you try to lift anything above the height of your shoulder. God is healing that for you. You're just going to feel a warmth come into that part of your shoulder, and it's just being all put back in place.
And as soon as she said, "God is healing you," I felt a heat hit my shoulder. And this heat, it was a heat that hit my shoulder, and I can feel it right on the spot. When I felt the heat hit my shoulder, I couldn't help but my tears were coming out of my eyes. I was just standing there like, this is me. This is no one else. She's talking to me. And then I didn't feel the pain anymore. The pain subsided from my hand, and I couldn't do this. I couldn't do what I'm doing now. I couldn't lift my arm. I couldn't do anything with this arm. I was marveled because I was perplexed. I stood there, and I'm like, is this real? Did this just happen to me? There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with my shoulder. My doctor, his name is Jesus, because he came and he visited me that day in my house. He did it, and he did it for his glory. Time did not heal every wound. God heals every wound. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good. I feel great. My God is alive, and he's well, and he's on the throne, and he testifies to his greatness and to his word, and he's just magnificent. He's amazing.